Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, all cities videos. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video I'll be updating you on my journey to you. Guess what? Amurita's revenge on Virat shocked everyone. Virat is in shock. The family is in shock. Oh my god, you need to watch to the end to find out what happened. Please subscribe to this channel. Let's go. Amurita applies for different jobs but keeps getting rejections. She says, I am blacklisted from everywhere. She recalls what Abiraj said. She says, Virat has to be taught a lesson. I have to stop him now. She gets a photo of Jahan's nameplate being removed. She says, I am sure Virat did this. He has to pay for this. Amrita leaves. Bhavani wonders where she is going. Virat greets the media at the party. Babita says, come, I want you to meet someone. She introduces Virat to Alia. She says, isn't she gorgeous? Virat says, nice to meet you. Babita gives them both a drink. Amurita comes to the trash can and picks up Jahan's nameplate. She gets a call from Shaka's phone. Abiraj is calling her from his phone. Amrita picks the call. Virat says, you are right, Mom. We should have fun in life too. Abiraj stops Virat. He says, we used to have so much fun. Virat says, let me walk. Abiraj says, I know your priorities changed. Only money matters to you, not family. Virat says, you can think what you want. Abiraj says, your banker has a better thought than you. Virat says, she's not my banker anymore. Abiraj says, you ruined her interview. Virat says, who are you? I don't need to explain anything. I will ruin more interviews. Abiraj says, let her be, please. Leave your ego aside. Virat says, stay away from me and my ex-banker. I know how to deal with her. Leave me alone. Abiraj cuts the call. Amrita gets angry after listening to all this. Kavita says, my biggest inspiration is my sister. They all dance to celebrate. Virat dances with Alia. Amrita comes there. Abiraj is happy. He pretends to be on the call. He says, Amrita, you are here? She says, I have to make Virat realize he can't ruin someone's life and celebrate his success. Abiraj says, you would never understand. Virat is dancing inside. He says to Sheka, I feel weird. I don't know about Amrita. Why does she think I always harm her? Sheka says, she thinks you harm her. You sent her to jail. You've troubled her. You ruined her interview. Amrita says to Abiraj, I don't know how to ruin lives like him, but he can't use me like a toy. His actions hurt them. I have to stop him. Abiraj says he will never understand. He took everything from you. You too do the same with him. Amrita says, I can't be like him. Abiraj says, we have to do something to stop Virat. You have to get yourself justice. Babita says, Virat, come in, let's dance. Amrita comes there and says, stop. She is drunk. She says, proof? Now you need a proof. She says, Sheka, let's dance. Sheka says, let's go out. She says, Virat is never wrong. Let's dance to that. He took my job. He's ruining my career. I am free. Virat says, stop it. Amrita says, don't hit me. Don't do that again. Sengaya says, what? Virat has hit you before? People are shocked. Amrita says, I will do whatever you ask. I will be your servant. Give me your job. I will cook even if I am your banker. He says, please leave. Amrita says, no, I won't. She says, it's not my fault, but I said sorry because of his ego. I will say Singh is king 10 times a day. Give me my job back. Virat is embarrassed. She says to Sengaya, you tell him. He will listen. We are poor. You are not. He doesn't listen to his employees. We are small people in front of him. Abiraj says, Amurita, come with me. Virat says, enough. You stay out of it. Go from here. Babita says, he's your brother. Amrita says, this is how he talks only. Abiraj says, come with me, Amrita. Virat punches him. He says, don't hold her hand. Virat says to Amrita, come with me. He says, Shekhar, take her. Shekhar takes her out. Singaya says, we won't do this. Your son has no manners. We can't ruin our reputation because of you, Virat. Virat is shocked. Mr. Singaya says, because of your son's actions, I can't risk my reputation. I can't do this deal. Everyone is shocked. Babita says Alia says she was helpless. Is that how you treat an educated banker? Oh God, you must have tortured her so much. She's ready to do their house chores. Do you mistreat all your employees? Dad, they don't deserve to be your partners. He says you're right. He says this deal is off. They leave. Babita tries to stop them. Dioda says they are not wrong. Let them go. Kavita says to Virat, see what your anger did. You should have some control over your anger. Dioda says he has no control over himself. Virat leaves. Dioda says it's all his fault. He ruined her interview. She did the right thing. Amrita comes out. She feels bad for Dioda. She says he's always been on my side. Virat comes there. Virat says, are you happy now? Ishika comes there. She asks if everything is okay. Babita says Amrita ruined our deal. They cancelled it. Who gives her so much strength? Ishika says to her mom, Virat gave her a freeway. He is very respectful to Bhavani. Bhavani tries to trap him all the time. I don't know what their plan is. Babita says, I can't tolerate this anymore. I will shatter Amrita's support. Bhavani, this all has to end now. Virat says, I genuinely felt bad when you lost your job, but now I feel like you deserve it. Do you think I'll believe your drama? I know you aren't drunk. You got my dad insulted. She says, that's the only thing I regret. I had to hurt a good human to teach you a lesson. Because of me, you hit Raj, sir. He gets angry and says, to hell with your Raj, sir. He pushes her. Virat says, I should have kicked you out of my life. I know everything about you. Amruta says, you don't know anything. You don't know anything. He says, the challenge was accepted. She says, everything is a challenge for you. Let me go. Babita comes there. Amrita says, I did what you forced me to do. You taught me this. This is what you did. He says, shut. Amrita says, don't you dare to shout at me. She leaves. Babita says to Virat, we have to fix everything. He says, Dad is hot. Barbara says, I will prove it's not your fault. This time, it will all end. She hugs him. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.